You join us on part 2 of day 14. We've just seen Stephen off the island, and it's made us realise that our time on the Isle of Skye is running out.
So we're on our last afternoon on Skye, so we've decided to go down the Sleat Peninsula for a quick look round.
This is where we have to come to tomorrow morning to get our ferry to Mallaig, which is on the Scottish mainland. And now we're going to head over to the west coast to a place called TRABANT, which also has a castle called Skye Castle.
As we drive across the Sleat Peninsula from east to west, we pass Taskavaig. Taskavaig is a crofting village on the west coast of Sleat. It sits in a glen which meets Taskavaig Bay and lies opposite the Isles of Eigg, Rum and Canna. It's often been said that Taskavaig has the best view of the Cullin in Skye, but more of the Cullins later. The whitewashed cottages are really quaint and remind us of a model village. The Cullin Hills contain some of the most challenging hill walking in the whole of Britain. In fact, the Cullin Range contains 11 Munros, which are Scottish mountains over 3,000 feet. And there's actually a 12th called Blaven, or we call it Blarbeen, and is separated from the main ridge by Glen Skye. Those of you who've watched our previous vlogs will know that we've climbed part of the way up Blaven with some spectacular views and lots of snow. But these views are astounding.
Well, here we are, a place called Taskavaig, in the middle of nowhere. We haven't got long here, but we're just going to have a look down here at the sea. This is on the west coast of the Sleat Peninsula, so we've not been over here before. All right, girls. It's beautiful, isn't it? I think those mountains in the distance are the Cullins. Even in these remote parts there's rubbish on the beach though. Just gets washed up. And the water's crystal clear. Oh, this is beautiful. Not at all commercialised, this bit. Now, I wonder if I can find any fossils. Is that a footprint? Probably not. Look at the state of that water. It's beautiful.
In the distance, you can see the remains of Dunscaith Castle. Originally, the castle belonged to the Clan MacDonald of Sleat. This was in the 14th century. Also called the Fortress of Shadows, it is named after and was the home of the warrior maiden Skye. Sadly, we don't have time to visit the castle today.
Some of these trees are just hanging on in there in the rocks. Makes you wonder how they survive. This bay is excellent for off-grid camping, and regularly there are lots of camper vans here. However, be warned, the mobile phone signal is awful. But next time we're on Skye, we've earmarked this little area as a good place for a couple of nights. Catch you next time.